This time, Islamic Secrets will reveal the story of a famous financial consultant in New York City, who has had a career in the world of finance for many years, has made a decision that changed his life in an Islamic way. This extraordinary decision has inspired many people around him. Let's explore more deeply his spiritual journey, how this decision influenced his professional approach, and how Islam gave new meaning to his life. We'll take you on an inspiring and meaningful journey. So don't miss this video, and let's together reflect on the greatness of God's guidance. Before becoming a Muslim, a U.S. financial consultant named Joel Underwood was a figure who highly upheld the values of his religion. Until he grew up, he continued to try to be an obedient servant. Joel initially didn't know anything about Islam. "I didn't know anything about Islam and didn't know any Muslims," he recalled. Even when he was in college, Joel Underwood did not know anything about Islam. The campus, which is in the eastern part of the U.S., is dominated by white people, so that ethnic and religious diversity is very minimal, so there is very little opportunity to learn about Islam. Joel admitted that he knew about Islam from his own life journey in a way that he didn't expect. At that time, Joel Underwood decided to go on holiday to Morocco. Instead of buying a tourist guidebook, Joel was interested in a book with an Arabic logo that had been translated into English. He hoped he could find out a little about the culture of an Islamic country by studying the contents of the book. At that time, Joel did not know that the book he bought was the Holy Qur'an for Muslims. At that time, I did not know the content of the Qur'an and the messages it contained, because I had never seen this book before. After buying the Qur'an, which was originally considered a cultural book for Muslim countries, Joel Underwood spent 6 months reading and studying the content of the book. To his surprise, Joel Underwood fell in love and uploaded his desire to study the Qur'an more deeply. "Finally, I found out. This is the holy book of Muslims, namely the Qur'an. It turns out that the contents of the Qur'an have a very close historical relationship with other religious books." Joel felt that after reading the Qur'an for the first time, he seemed interested in continuing to read it. Joel doesn't know why that is. What is certain is that Joel Underwood said that the contents of the Qur'an are very interesting to study, especially for someone from outside the Islamic faith. After returning from Morocco, Joel's desire to deepen the Qur'an and Islam became even greater. One day, Joel saw a fundraising advertisement made by an Islamic foundation in Manchester, New Hampshire, England. For some reason, Joel was interested in coming to the foundation to look for more information about Islam. Joel was then introduced to some Muslims who showed him a New Hampshire mosque where he could study the Qur'an. I was well received at the mosque. There was no suspicion, no words like "What are you doing here?" or "You don't belong here." They were very friendly and came up to me asking, "How can we help?" So I was received very warmly here. Islam provides concrete answers to many philosophical questions that have haunted him. The concept of a single deity provides a strong foundation for Joel Underwood's beliefs. Additionally, Islamic moral teachings, such as compassion, justice, and compassion, provide practical guidance on how we should live and interact with the world. Not long after, Joel said the Shahada and converted to Islam.